fat broads and horse-faced lesbians.
Oh, now you just go straight to the calling people fat.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Also.
Shard did nothing wrong. He never betrayed anybody.
So what?
What?
So we miss you, Caleb.
Fucking time.
Shard never betrayed anybody.
Yeah, that's true. So, yeah, how is everybody doing?
That's all right, man. My mustache is in my mouth again, which means I have to trim it.
All right.
Frick. So
We are not late. We are on time.
So
Let's straight.
Don't do it now. Jesus Christ.
I hope that was a trimmer.
That was a trimmer.
All right.
You can tell it wasn't at Piper's because it's functioning.
Oh.
Wow.
That's true.
Wow.
Yeah.
Also, I imagine Piper's
sound effects today.
Yeah, I imagine Piper's toys would sound more like a fucking pit crew doing the pulling tires off of a fucking race car.
Fuck?
That's how they sound like. It's because they have to go so fucking high speed in order to keep up with the pit maneuvers.
You know what? I'm just gonna play this.
For today, in the name of freedom, we take the battle to them.
Nice.
Hope y'all got your bingo cards out.
What?
So
We're hitting all the clips tonight.
yeah, every one of them. Yep. So yeah, I guess we should start with the obvious thing, and talk about Gail Simone.
There we go. Yeah.
Speaking of racing, good God, somebody just like tore ass down the damn street.
Beat
That's
up
how
the
you know they're
rising
going fast.
sun. Beat up the rising sun.
So, I guess we should show the video. I mean the actual.
Yeah.
Maybe we should preface it with what the fuck is going on.
Gail Simone decided to make YouTube channel or get started on her YouTube channel.
So what really happened was, she realizes that her ship is sinking. And so she's like, well, those other comic people went to YouTube.
Ethan has a channel, and he made like $1 million selling his stupid frog book. I'm a much better writer than him. So if I start a channel, I can make like $2 million. This will be easy.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what I think happened.
Yeah.
Little did Gail know it would be all downhill.
You
from
should
there.
have Gail on to promote her new channel. I know, but
But this is the next best thing, right? I mean, we can't. This is good as it gets, as they say. Because I think Gail might not want to join us. And and by the way, who titles their video "Welcome"? I mean,
complete
Fail
novices?
Simone apparently.
look at this. Welcome.
Wow.
I would title my video "Welcome" if it was something absurd. It'd be like "Welcome to Die," and I was just being a fucking nefarious asshole the entire video.
Let's see. Those 99 Big Mac meals don't. Damn.
Yeah, dude, the comments. I've got one somewhere in there.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Gail should rename her channel "Will Never Recover."
All right, let's watch this bullshit. Here you go, boys and girls.
Oh,
It
man.
is 3 minutes long.
It felt like an hour.
Make sure I shared audio.
Yes, let's not have a repeat of the other night.
Yeah, selling. That's like how it goes.
Sally knows what's up. All right.
She's like, I hear my people.
Here's Gail.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. You ready?
Not really, but hit play anyway.
Let's do this.
Hi, I'm Gail Simone, and you're watching What's It Like?
Nobody wants to know what it's like. Not in a million years. Anybody.
Terrible name for a show. Look
No.
at What's It Like?
Nobody wants. You know what? Liz Warren, what do you think about this?
Fat broads and horse-faced lesbians.
Thank you.
See.
Wait a minute.
Hi.
What is? It's just...
So excited right now, you guys. Yeah.
Let me put myself in between three very attractive statuettes.
That effect only works if there's actual women around, and I don't think it works like this.
I think she's hoping for gravitational lensing, where the attractiveness fields between the Batgirl and Black Canary will actually cancel her out in the middle where they meet, creating tidal forces.
No, there's like this weird effect where if you get like a bunch of women in an area, they all start looking better.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not going to work that way with statues, unfortunately. Oh, and you're going to need like an entire fucking football team of ladies just to get even an iota of attractiveness out of that. Oh my goodness.
It wouldn't be so bad if she was at least a halfway decent person, but she's not.
Oh no! Damn it! I missed a spot.
Let's see.
All right.
I guess we'll keep going.
I was going to say, why we stalled.
I mean, we're looking at this here.
Mike had to make a point of something. I don't know.
As pointed out, she's not doing that effect. It's not working. It's not going to work.
Science, bro. All right. Push the button.
That's
Hi,
it, the cheerleader effect.
I'm Gail, and welcome to the Boonies.
Ugh.
We didn't see a picture of the boonies. This would be a good time to show a picture of the boonies.
Yeah,
Here's my story. Once upon a time, I used to be a hairdresser.
Well, maybe she should have stayed there.
So is she afraid she's going to have to go back? Does she have Jesus lying around?
I think those are brand new. I think she bought them for this shot.
They look brand new.
I don't see any wear on them.
Yeah.
Maybe
Can I say how much, as we go in, how much I love that she didn't get rid of the sound of her doing these stupid cuts?
So we're only 16 seconds in, and Gail is already out $20.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And one day, my life took a very weird turn, and I got to fulfill my life.
More Comic Sans.
Where is it?
Where is the weird turn? Do you have some memory here that you could be showing?
Why is this blank?
What is you doing?
At no point should there ever be blank in the middle of a video for no reason. There is nothing here.
She thinks it's a PowerPoint presentation, man.
Even a PowerPoint fucking presentation doesn't have blank.
Yeah. Yeah,
if you're gonna make a video. If you're just gonna sit there and talk to the fucking camera, then sit there and talk to the fucking camera.
Pick one.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, continuing.
Of becoming a writer.
Why is that only up there for a second? She really doesn't like her appearance.
This
Since
is the
then,
best.
I've written
best
hundreds
outlook.
of comics
More blank.
for characters like Deadpool, Batgirl, Wonder Woman, The Birds of Prey, The Simpsons, Conan, Red Sonja, Lara Croft, and lots more.
Can I ask
I've
a question?
also-
Why was she able to show random comic pages of some of those, but not all of them? Like, why the Funko Pop and stuff?
Why can't she show pictures of the issues that she actually worked on? You know,
Yeah.
what was that, Silver Age Wonder Woman?
I think she's trying to be quirky, sort of like, look at me, I have all these.
Now here's the-
Oh,
Okay,
like it's so random.
But one, she's too old to be the quirky nerd girl, and two, people know her too well.
Here's the thing I'm going to say right here. All right. Pay attention to this number right here. And this.
Oh, we have a super chat.
I've also written some animation from Batman.
How many seconds?
3, I think.
Gail,
At least.
Drag this until you get to your Batman part.
Yeah, just leave it on a fucking. I don't think she. Yeah, she didn't know how to do that.
Did she? Wait.
All right, here's the super chat.
How many times did she do acid on this?
Rosetta Allen, thank you for showing up, by the way. I like your content.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't know who you are, but you seem fancy.
You know, I don't work that hard on Dagaruda when I'm putting the pictures up that emphasize what we're talking about. But at least when I don't have pictures up, I've got just the Dagaruda logo to fill up empty space.
Yeah.
Croft and lots more. I've also written some animation from Batman to My Little Pony.
From Batman to My Little Pony.
My Little Pony. That list is extensive.
Right? I'm have a feeling that it was just Batman and My Little Pony.
Yeah, anyway. I'm just going to keep going because I've got to power
Right
through this
now,
shit or
I'm
be here
working
all
on
night.
some projects in Hollywood, but I'll never stop writing comics because that's my first love.
Oh, I love it so much. Take that.
Written by Gail Simone.
Yes, I'm a nerd.
And that. Yes, she's a nerd, you guys.
One of many. Look at that. Priest, great author. Palmiotti, great author. Lee, I forgot which Lee that is, but those other people are great. Nah. What? You should not even be in this conversation.
Yes, I'm nerdy. So look at me throw around my books. That she
geek nerd.
Every one of these
nerd.
Every one of these are books she did.
Mm-hmm. Yep, she's so nerdy, you guys, that she has her own books.
I just realized something, guys. Gail Simone is her biggest fan.
Oh yeah, and that's duh.
No.
I love that she doesn't like throw out the sound, so you hear whack, whack, whack while she's talking.
I fucking love these books, you guys.
But I do have other interests as well. My whole family are avid gamers. I met my husband playing.
Look at the games I have, you guys. I am so nerdy.
What is that?
It's 2 Switches, 3DS, I think.
Oh, that thing, that's an emulator. Okay. I've been wanting to get one of those fucking things.
That's the Xbox controller. That's a PS4 controller.
How much you want to bet she doesn't actually own all those systems?
Those are kids, probably.
Yeah,
I don't know.
was going to say she just has random control.
Wait a minute.
Is it the same weird placemat? Okay.
Same weird placemat.
Oh, yeah, it is. I think that's what she was throwing on the books on, too.
Yep. That poor. Where's the video games?
Where's the video games?
So how much does that placemat cost? Because she could be out $50 at this point.
Gamers. I met my husband playing D&D.
Okay, this is pissing me the fuck off because she, for like half a second. So that thing, it's a GPX, I think. I'll go look up the exact model of what that thing is, but it's actually neat as shit because it's like a little Windows, like on a little tiny laptop. It's neat.
Yeah,
anyway.
it's a little emulator thing. I know.
Yeah, it's nice.
Love you, Rocket Spouse.
Love you, Rocket Spouse.
What does that even mean?
Her husband goes by Rocket Spouse. But I love this, though. This fake
board games, RPGs, and more.
You do
and
not.
we rescue retired greyhounds. And during the nicer weather, we kayak as.
Whoa! Wait a minute.
Hmm?
Back up on the greyhound picture, real quick.
You rescue retired greyhounds?
That's honestly a good thing to do, considering that they're cage broken.
Oh.
But
yeah, actually, I tried to do that because once they're retired from racing, they're not useful anymore, so they're not wanted. Basically,
we has more money.
No nerd would treat their comics that way. What the fuck? Exactly. And it's funny because it's her own too, like the ones she wrote, which I don't even think should count. Like, show me you're an actual nerd and you read something outside of what your own shit.
Yeah, like
and your kids' fucking game controllers. Come on.
How about showing us some, like Watchmen or Batman?
Oh, I see. There's another point in the chat too. Awesome brand new books.
Yeah,
I said they don't look like they've ever once been opened.
They didn't even have the trade paperbacks didn't even have a bend in the.
Yeah, she's never freaking even read her own books.
Are you actually suggesting that Gail dropped about $100 on hardback books just to make this video?
Yep.
So she's done at least $170 so far.
Wow. Yeah. And she only bought her own titles. Wow.
I like
it. I should
retire Greyhound.
Nice.
But no, like Greyhounds are nice because all you gotta do is you just gotta like let them out for like 20 minutes, let them zoom me around a fucking park, and they're done for the rest of the day.
Yeah, when they're the retired ones, they're mostly couch potatoes, except for let them get their exercise.
Yeah.
Anyway.
During the nicer weather, we kayak as much as we possibly.
Nobody is putting Gail Simone on a damn boat.
Apparently not even Gail Simone because there's no picture of it.
DC sends her free books every month, and she could still only come up with that pile.
Does DC send her books every month? I mean,
if she's wrote for the book, she probably gets the book.
Ethan was still getting free books every month.
Yeah. Yeah, she doesn't have to put money on those.
No. Yeah, it's like he had to actively tell DC, stop sending me books.
I don't want your shit.
Basically, that's what he said. He's like, I don't care.
I don't know what to do with this. Stop.
Yeah. I found what it's called. It's the GPD XD Plus.
Okay.
It's a nice little handheld.
Nice.
It's like Jesus Christ.
$240 though, so
we need to get Mike to take that autism test.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I have gone kayaking. I enjoy kayaking, and I don't know how she can kayak.
I don't understand how a kayak can stay buoyant with her in it.
I will take her word for it, I guess.
Yeah, but how come there's no pictures?
Yeah, no pictures of her kayaking.
Yeah, Pixar didn't happen.
Yeah. She takes pics of everything else, but not the kayaking. That's anyway. Let's get through this.
Yes, we possibly can.
Because I still got to work on the other thing.
We're back to Comic Sans, by the way. Yeah.
Because of my new.
You notice that pregnant pause after she said I use Twitter way too much?
Yeah.
I get asked to conventions and appearances all over the world. And I get to meet readers from pretty much everywhere.
That's so quirky. Quirky. Oh my god, she's so quirky. All around the world, you guys. Whack. That is so cool.
I had to buy a globe for this shot.
So that's at least another $20. Yeah, Munchkin is most basic bitch of I'm a Gamer because it's such an easy game to get into.
I don't think Mike took the test. I think
no, I didn't.
Cab took it instead.
I wasn't here for that.
Yeah, Cab and Jordan were taking it, and Mike didn't.
I took it. Remember, Cab and I were the least.
Yeah, which was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I was on the line.
Yeah.
But I leaned more towards Normie.
And you and Jordan sailed away.
You were like, what, 38 out of 42? On the autism scale?
It basically said, it said for Jordan, because his is a bit lower than hers, and it said that you are on the spectrum. With her, it just said you have autism.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like...
And Jordan rubbed that in so hard, I was like, you cheated on this test. I don't know how. But you cheated.
I remember because I rubbed it in Cab's face. I remember Cab was saying, like, I'm more autistic than he was. I was like, well, yeah. Well, look at this. And he got like a 12, and I got like a 2.
Mo Biggs, I can't believe you guys thought she bought those for the video. And SJW buying comics. That's we are kind of dumb on that one.
Yeah, I don't know. What were we thinking?
Anyway. No, it's for that science nerd clout, I'm not buying to read. I'm buying this because it looks nice, and it's a talking point on my bookshelf.
Yeah. I wrote this.
Munchkin is the basic bitch of I'm a Gamer. Yes.
Yeah.
And everywhere I go, I get asked a lot of questions.
No, you don't.
Questions about writing, about comics.
Why can't you post a picture of you at a fucking Q&A?
One question I get asked in almost every interview, no matter if it's a school paper or network television is this. What's it like to be a woman in comics?
Bullshit, bitch. Nobody fucking asks you that. You just try to tell everybody whether or not they want to listen.
Most of your answers tend to
comics, you guys.
do most of your answers all begin with "as a woman in comics"?
Yeah, exactly. Then they do.
Oh my god.
Hey, Gail, how was your day? Well, as a woman in comics.
God.
Nobody asks you that shit. Fucking shut the fuck up. She really is. She is her own biggest fan. She's probably her own only fan.
Yep. But yeah, give me just a second. Working on something over here.
She's probably on a ton of women in comics panels. Yeah, nobody asks. She just goes places and tells people. You need a vid of Piper's bullshit answer. A vid?
Huh? Oh yeah, are you going bullshit? Yeah.
Okay. Some more audio clip.
Yeah.
Yeah, that you can use for shit, I guess. The one question: why are you here, effing loser?
That's a good one. I like that one.
Yeah.
That's
I bet she gets that one.
good.
She probably got that one a lot in her comments.
All right, here we go.
I ask all my questions about
Frankly,
women in
the
capital
answer
letters.
is it's pretty great. But we thought it'd be fun to do some videos answering other questions people might have. What's
She
it like to
plans to
write
do more of
Superman?
these.
What's it like to sign at a convention?
Why was that?
What's it like to pitch a script idea?
Why is these rapid?
But also,
What are you
fun
doing?
questions just about life in
Did
general.
that change font in
What's
like
it
two
like to
sets
have
of different
rescued
fonts?
greyhounds?
Yes.
We're
Yeah,
on our
she keeps
floor.
changed between comics
Thrasher is my
fans.
current muse. What's it like to work with collaborators when you don't speak their language? What's it like to be a grown woman and be a kaiju fan?
See?
No,
See?
no.
See?
No.
Jesus Christ.
No.
How are you a
What-
kaiju fan? You
Alright.
flashed it for like a second. You must.
What's it like to be a grown woman and be a kaiju?
Yeah, it's like, what's it like to be a kaiju? That was the question that they were asking, not
Yeah,
a
that's
kaiju
what they're
fan.
actually asking.
Yeah, like what? But what if I don't have any questions for Gail?
I wish somebody could
She's
find.
gonna tell you anyway.
Oh shit!
I wonder if there's video of just Gail walking somewhere. You just slow it down and put Godzilla's theme over it.
Ma'am, this is a Wendy's. Has never been more appropriate.
Ma'am, this is Wendy's.
So are you ready to order? Well, as a woman in comics.
Oh, okay, I didn't need to know that, but but thank you. All right, anyway, let's get this. Let's power through this so I can do the other thing.
So in the comments, feel free to ask questions that start with the phrase, what's it like? And I'll try to answer as many as I can.
Oh, wait,
I can't.
why haven't you answered Cecil's question?
She's got to. It takes time to make these videos, man.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it takes some time. She's got to go find props to make noise with.
So I have this physical anomaly called the magic porch,
Oh.
where people send me cool, interesting stuff. Everything from gourmet food, specialty.
Yeah.
I am not shocked that somebody sends her gourmet food. In fact, more than likely, it's just DoorDash showing up to deliver her food.
But most women don't want to call it a magic porch.
She has a second video up.
Oh,
Already?
no.
Let's continue.
Never asked the internet for
Response to everything else.
Teas, games, books, toys. One day we came home and there was a homemade sword on our porch. No note, just a sword.
There is
That's
no
a
way.
threat.
I think that was a threat, lady.
There is no way somebody left this sword on her porch.
She probably bought it.
There's a
Few months
fucking note
later.
in there. It says, "Dear Peter Pan, I, James Hook, do require your presence."
That happened again. So we'll be doing some
That was a
unboxing
dull
videos from the
fucking-
land of the magic porch for sure.
Land of the
Basically,
Magic
we
Porch.
just want to have some fun talking about stuff we love, comics, games, and travel.
Yeah, she loves.
If you
one
like
of
any
things.
of those things, well, we're best friends already. And now, because I'm a terrible person, here's our gratuitous Mortal Kombat butt shot. Whoop, whoop, whoop-de-doo, whoop.
You know how
Oh,
bad
the
that she would
me.
freak out if somebody did that to a doll of a female? Oh my god. 3 people worked on that. 3 fucking people.
Yeah.
So she had to pay somebody to do this?
Dude, she seriously did not have a second video up when I fucking went on there. Yeah, because it's an hour ago. Holy shit. It's brand new.
Do we really want to watch it?
No. I do not.
She's
It
talking
was
about the
not.
fucking-
It was not there when I went to comment on this one.
Amtrak Empire Builder.
Wow.
At least figure out what the rest of the title is, so we can move on to this glorious magic that you've crafted before our eyes.
Crafting. That's the problem.
Jesus Christ. Hi.
Amtrak Empire Builder trip.
Wait.
Hi, this is Gail Simone.
What?
Are you noticing? I thought that was an anomaly with our internet last time.
Yeah.
But her voice and her face.
Yeah, it doesn't sync up.
They're not synced. The video is not synced.
Yeah.
Yeah, it isn't. Let me look. Let's see.
Hi, this is Gail Simone, and you're watching What's It Like?
Oh no, not this
That
terrible.
makes it better.
Oh no, she's doing.
That's a permanent
video.
intro.
Oh no.
Oh god. It's
Oh,
the same
no.
shit. Oh.
It hasn't gotten any better.
It's better than Edwin's stuff. She at least has like weird shit to look at.
Yeah, I guess.
She's gonna answer these questions out by the beach where nobody can hear her.
Yeah. What a shout.
Let me go back to this
Hi.
one.
Maybe the camera couldn't hear her.
All right, let's see. I guess the best way thing is sort this by newest first.
Oh boy.
Oh, boring. Do something exciting, like get all triggered, like you were on Twitter and put it into a video. Everything you put in here is putting shit on clip down and voted into oblivion. Love you, sweet cheeks.
What's it like writing comic books that no one reads? What are you even doing here on YouTube? Did you eat your Twitter page?
Wow.
All right, here's what we'll do. I'll scroll. I'll give you a bunch. Y'all read them while I continue editing. Go ahead.
Oh, well then you're gonna have to zoom in.
Mike can read them.
Oh, I wanted to read some too.
Oh, for
Well, I mean,
sake.
Fine then.
There. Can you read that?
Almost.
oh, for fuck's creek.
I like that one about Renfamous.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll read it.
Oh no, where are your attack dogs, Renfamous and SJW Spider-Man, or whichever young impressionable what is that sycophantic fake comic book nerd you could muster on Twitter to do your dirty work? I see you have subs and likes, but no comments in favor of your channel. It's still tiny, so I did post the comment earlier. I wanted to write more, but I was too pissed.
Oh, Piper, we have a super chat.
Oh, we do. I don't know how to click on it. I can't click on it.
Well,
to highlight it, but it says made the dolls with teeth from the magic porch.
Oh, Lord. Terrible.
You know, Mo Biggs has a point. She knew that would happen. She needs victim points so she doesn't get the axe at DC because otherwise she surely will. And I want to say, yeah, because that's how she was throwing me and other fans under the bus on Twitter. Was she wasn't getting enough attention, so she said stupid shit to get people to respond, and then pretended like those responses were awful by taking them out of context.
I don't think that DC gives a shit about victimhood anymore, considering how badly their film universe is doing. The fact that Dan Didio just got booted out unceremoniously.
Hey, it's Yellow Flash 2.
Hey, Yellow Flash.
What happened to one?
Yeah.
He's got one. He has 2 channels.
He does? Okay.
Yeah, this is just this is bait.
Oh yeah, but it's
All right, Ray Cornball. I know that name.
yeah. Let's read this one.
What is it like to have made this one video and then never posting any more ever again? Well, she fooled you there, buddy.
Yeah.
She fooled you there. Gotcha.
Oh yeah. She did that just to mess with him.
You sold out. I used to enjoy your work, but you chose to follow in the footsteps of the far left writers and make all your books far left propaganda. And now, because of your ilk, the industry is dying. DC is on the verge of being shut down. Seems like you chose feminism over common sense. Well, here's the thing, guys. If you know anything about Gail, that's not surprising.
Yeah.
What's it like to be an angry, wine-sipping internet bully at age 45?
Oh,
What's
man.
it like to wield your gender as a bludgeon, to extort your former employer to get your job back after being fired with good cause? What's it like to utilize privilege as a weapon?
Yeah. That's a good one. It's a good point right there.
You evil, straight, white, cis woman. And your cis white privilege.
What's it like to destroy formerly beloved comics for a living? A lot of them are like that.
What's it like having a leading hand in fridging a decades-old form of storytelling in popular culture? Oh my good God.
You don't have to read all of these.
I know, it's just...
So she's got her fans. Whoa.
Oh,
Oh.
Thank you, Count Dracula, for saying what's on our minds, I guess. Taking one for the team.
Somebody call Clint, tell him his boy is running wild.
Oh, look, we got somebody that might actually be legit. That poor person.
What's it like to create the thing of your dreams?
Yeah, that one.
Secret Fury.
What's it like when all your views are from Comicsgate?
Oh, let's see. All right. Oh. What's it like to have such a warm reception?
Yeah, that's the one.
DC, Marvel, Image, Variant, etc. Comics can all burn. Haven't bought one in years. Just sitting back and watching it collapse slowly. I am proud, straight, strong, #white male, and happy without them. Oh.
I wouldn't have gone that far.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, come on.
It's not funny though. You gotta make it funny.
Yeah, what's wrong with you people? What is it like to attack fans on Twitter while destroying the comic industry?
Yeah.
That's a good one. What's it like not to listen to your editors and then getting him fired by sending your weirdos via Twitter? Yeah, that happened. That happened in
Oh
2012.
shit.
What's it like to harass women out of the comic book industry while saying you need more of them? So we should send that one to her.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I can go do that one. Let me go see.
Let's see.
I don't know. I think Piper should do it.
Yeah.
Goody birds unite.
Hey,
Hey,
I'll go back
Rosetta.
over there. Hey, it's Rosetta.
What's it like to be an awful artist, a horrid writer, and a sexist piece of crap? Inquiring minds want to know. I agree. You know what? Like that one. Oh, look here. I know this person.
Oh, there I am. See, I gotta go and add to it, I guess.
Mm-hmm. What's it like being so terrible at writing you can't make a basic video? What's it like throwing your fellow women under the bus for attention? What's it like having to weaponize your gender? What's it like having to pretend anyone asks you any of those stupid questions? What's it like being so far up your own ass that you think fans are grade schoolers?
Your fans.
Or your fans are grade schooler.
Should I go add the other one?
No, just
War campaign was here.
I blame Zach and EVS for being here.
Yeah, that's true.
Of all
What's it like being
tyrannies.
a Cry-bully SJW. Oh, yeah.
I went to go look at the other comments in it, and there's
Lord Vulcan.
Yeah.
What's it like being a woman working in the comics industry that can barely can sell a comic? How do you still get jobs? Oh, that's right. You threaten people. True.
No, gotta have it read in Piper's voice. Which one?
I guess he was talking about Piper.
Probably my comment, yeah.
What's this like to be hired on the basis of diversity and not talent? What's it like to write comics that people that dislike and no one buys? What's it like to be so desperate for attention you make this video? What's it like to rage fap at EVS every day?
Wow.
Cecil is a bum. He's a fan. But
Yeah.
Keep up with these videos, Gail. Oh, it's Thor Odinson, under the guy. What's it like to be partially responsible for Dan Didio's firing and the impending collapse of DC Comics? Oh. Let's see.
What's it like being one of the people that caused literally all their peers to be out of work soon? Oh, wait. I think we said that one.
Pretty good.
I hate you.
Lone Star, no.
Lone Star, no.
I came here trying to find out who asked.
Don't give that motherfucker a like. That's the comment of the hour.
Yeah. That this one's an underrated one right here. What's like to know Ethan made close to $750,000 profit last year, and no matter how many videos you produce for us to laugh at, you will never make anything close to that by crowdfunding because nobody likes you.
Damn.
Oh,
and there's a
just
sucker
popcorn emoji.
I don't know if this is sucker. Wait a minute. You write good comic books, Miss Simone, as evident by your Wonder Woman comics and also the new 52 Batgirl. Well, what was up with the whole firing and then harassment to get your job back in DC Comics? Oh.
Hey, Miss Simone, you seem like a nice person. Why'd you get fired again?
She got fired. Yeah, she got fucking fired, and then she talked about it on Twitter, and then they harassed and threatened the editor who fired her. Then they fired the editor, and she got her job back.
You know, when I search Gail Simone on fucking YouTube, it's everybody else's videos about her and none of her videos.
Well, that's
hilarious.
Yeah, I saw Zach's, I saw Cecil's.
Yeah, I cannot find hers.
Yeah.
Fucking get buried.
I had to go through about 4 or 5 before I found hers.
Damn.
And that was typing specifically "Welcome, Gail Simone."
Okay, finally. I had to narrow it down so that it would get to it. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Cecil offers you his protection.
All right. The video is finished.
All right, hold on though.
Ladies and gentlemen, we felt sorry. Here at Graded Point 5. We felt sorry for Gail. Because clearly she does not know how to
do anything.
Edit a video.
Nope.
So, as a friend, as a fellow creator, we decided to help her out. So, we decided that we are fixed her. Ladies and gentlemen, we have fixed Gail Simone's video,
as we would with anybody in need, because we are good Samaritans and citizens of this here YouTube nation.
Yes. So, without further ado, here is the new Gail Simone video. Had to make some adjustments.
Hi, I'm Gail Simone, and you're watching What's It Like? Hi, I'm Gail, and welcome to the Boonies. Once upon a time, I used to be a hairdresser, and one day my life took a very weird turn, and I got to fulfill my lifelong dream of becoming a writer. Since then, I've written hundreds of comics for characters like Deadpool, Batgirl, Wonder Woman, The Birds of Prey, The Simpsons, Conan, Red Sonja, Lara Croft, and more. I've also written some animation from Batman to My Little Pony. Right now, I'm working on some projects in Hollywood, but I'll never stop writing comics
Don't you ever threaten your daddy like that again.
because that's my first love. Yes, I'm a nerd, an unapologetic, geeky geek nerd. But I do have other interests as well. My whole family are avid gamers. I met my husband playing D&D. Love you, Rocket Spouse. We love video games, board games, and we rescue retired greyhounds. During the nicer weather, we kayak as much as we possibly can. I love to cook, to read, and I might actually post on Twitter way too much.
Deja vu, I just been in this place before. Higher on the street, and I know it's my time to go. Calling you, and the search is a mystery. Standing on my feet, it's so hard when I try to be me. Whoa.
All over the world. My kitchen is pretty much everywhere. It's my favorite thing.
Mike
Everywhere
Curtis
I
is
go,
her
I get
favorite
asked
thing.
a lot. Questions about writing, about comics, about characters, about
Nobody
travel.
asks you those
But
questions.
the one
bitch.
question I get asked in almost every interview, no matter if it's a school paper or network television, is this: what's it like to be a woman in comics? Frankly, the answer is it's pretty great. But we thought it'd be fun to do some videos answering other questions people might have. What's it like to write Superman? What's it like to sign at a convention? What's it like to pitch a script idea? But also fun questions just about life in general, like what's it like to have rescued greyhounds? We're on our
You
fourth.
supposed to be going this
Dasher
slow?
is my current
Yes.
muse.
God damn.
What's it like to work with collaborators when you don't speak their language? What's it like to be a grown woman and be a kaiju fan? So in the comments, feel free to ask questions that start with the phrase, what's it like? And I'll try to answer as many as I can. Also, I have this physical anomaly called the magic porch, where people send me cool,
Even Doug's
interesting
not
stuff.
thrilled.
Everything from
Oh, yeah.
gourmet foods, specialty teas,
He just
games,
keeps,
books,
for some reason, he
toys.
keeps making this jerk off motion.
One
I don't know
day,
why.
we came home and there was a homemade sword on our porch. No note, just a sword. A few months later, that happened again. So
Doug is
we'll be doing
impressed.
some unboxing videos from the land of the magic porch for sure. Basically, we just want to have some fun talking about stuff we love, comics, games, and travel.
Yeah. I would be
If you like
concerned if
any of
somebody's
those
just
things,
leaving
well,
unsolicited
we're
weapons
best
on your
friends
porch.
already.
Yeah.
You know, in
Now,
Japanese
because I'm a
culture, it's
terrible
somebody telling you
person,
to kill yourself.
There's a gratuitous Mortal Kombat butt shot.
This is their butt shot.
Thunder God booty.
Oh my god, did Doug just climax?
It was that booty. That booty's what did it.
I think Mike cringed at just the right moment, and that expression is like, fucking Doug just climaxed.
Doug is really good at that. Hey, it's Liam.
He's a big
It's Liam.
It's Liam.
Doug looks like he's having a stroke.
Somebody
Like,
said send it to EVS to post on his channel.
Yeah, I'll upload it. Not right now. I would kill my internet.
Oh, yeah, later. Upload it as its own separate video too. Yeah. Woo!
Deja vu, I've been to this place before. High on the streets, and it's time to be me.
So did y'all like that part? I thought that was
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So other than that, what happened today? Oh yeah, Bob Iger got fucking let go.
Yeah.
So long and thanks for all the fish. So sad that it has come to this.
I don't even know what.
Rocket Scouts didn't want her to tell her the real story of those swords. His naked sword fights with the Black Knight next door.
Oh.
And Xavier was singing the song from Hitchhiker's Guide.
Okay.
Thank you.
The Dolphins song.
I should have. Like I said, this was done in what I did was done in 30 minutes. I should make a better version.
Yeah, honestly, just play with it some more and then upload the final version as its own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, just put in a bunch of cartoons she didn't work on. They're just awful.
I worked on
really terrible. Yeah.
I worked on Ultra Force and the Sky Surfer Strike Force.
Put the intro to Street Fighter in there.
Discipline, commitment, teamwork.
Discipline.
Naughty? Does Great Ed need more Eurobeat?
Cider Hype, we always need more Eurobeat.
Yeah.
Can you hook us up, brother?
There's never not a time that we don't need Eurobeat.
Gas. I'm gonna I'm gonna step on the gas. Be a hero.
I guess I need to find an image to put with the bullshit.
Bullshit.
Oh, I know what. There is a I found it the other night. It was a crowd reaction. It was at a football game.
Yeah.
Something happened and the entire crowd just started chanting bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. So yeah, I can have some more fun with it and make it make it a bit better.
Yeah.
But
Nice.
that was the quick and dirty, you know.
Yeah. Upload the finish version.
Yeah. I'm leaving in the other things though.
Yeah.
I just put in. I like them. Like somebody said when it says like rocket spouse, I need to put Micah's face.
When you're back on the rocks, it means you've been to the top. Just listen, let me tell you.
Try to find a picture of him that implies that he has a rocket for a dong.
No. Get that picture of Micah flexing.
Yeah.
With the dumbbell.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We got those on the yeah.
Somewhere.
Yeah, they're in the Discord.
Yeah. Cider made our theme song.
Yep. Cider made our theme, and it's good.
And I love it.
I think he nicked it from some etchy enemy, but that's fine.
Who cares?
I'm okay with that.
I feel bad for Bob Iger and his $2 billion golden parachute.
Yeah. Also, I went to some site called the Disney Movie Review, and they say that why fans should worry about Bob Chapek. He says they say nearly every decision Bob Chapek has been made as a leader has made Disney more profitable, and nearly every decision Bob Chapek has made as a leader has made the customer experience worse.
Bob Chapek or Bob Iger?
Bob Chapek.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, he was the head of the parks entertainment division.
Mm-hmm.
So he probably was overseeing the Star Wars land.
Hey, Mike, you don't read that?
Ass, I'm gonna put in your ass tonight.
And be a rebel.
Yeah.
Woo!
Excuse me. Apologies. Let me try. Clear my throat.
Yeah.
Rocket spouse is in Red Rocket. Oh, Jesus fucking God. She does have them dogs, maybe instead of Micah.
Oh, no.
Ass, I'm gonna put in your ass tonight and be a rebel.
Well, that's going to get clipped. Just Mike.
Do you like my car?
Mike, I'm just going to give you a warning. You know what to look out for, right?
Mm-hmm. Fat broads and horse-faced lesbians.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, what's Gail Simone doing in the parking lot?
Copyright
With the bucket in her hand.
anime music.
Is that butter? Oh no.
Hey, I did not make it. It's a copyright-free anime music. Am I Google Food Shinigami? Oh.
You might be. Your secret's safe with us, bro.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about Bob fucking Iger. Yeah, Bob Chapek, former chairman of the Parks Experience and Products, will replace Bob Iger as CEO of Disney. Chapek has been with Disney since 1993. Iger immediately stepped down from his role as CEO and assumes the role of executive chairman until his contract expires on December 31st, 2021.
Ooh,
this is some.
They're just waiting until they can completely get rid of him.
Yeah, it's some kind of feels like some Putin Medvedev shit.
It's okay. Medvedev will be president. It's okay. I will step down and become prime minister. Like, hey, what? Do y'all even have a prime minister? We do now.
Yeah.
Isn't Medvedev like the prime minister right now too? Like,
they're using the power of the hairy bald cycle of Russian leadership to essentially be stuck as dictatorship forever. But yeah, they have a president and then a prime minister for some reason, and there's a term limit on consecutive presidencies.
But didn't they get rid of that like a few years ago?
Yeah, they also made the term limits 8 years instead of 4.
Mm-hmm. Yes, so you could be a president for 8 years, but they didn't write specifically in the law that you can't be the president again.
Mm-hmm.
So they just trade off every 8 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Putin's the bald one. Medvedev's the hairy one. Mm-hmm. It's a weird thing with the Russians. is that all their leaders have either been bald, hairy, in that exact order.
I don't know how we got on that talking about this, but okay.
Putin, Gorby, and
I no longer know what's going
on a routine expedition.
You need to stop right now. This news comes after Disney significantly mishandled the Star Wars franchise they purchased from George Lucas in 2012. The latest installment of the franchise, Rise of Skywalker, was labeled a box office disappointment after it failed to meet Disney's expectations.
Well, at least they're admitting it now.
Yeah. Well, no shit, because guess what? It wasn't a good movie.
Right? I mean, at least they're admitting it's them mishandling it and not, everybody's fucking sexist. This why,
Disney disappointed fans by not following Rian Johnson's vision as laid out in The Last Jedi.
And that vision was? That's always I find funny. They talk about Rian Johnson's vision. Well, what was his vision? Well, see, actually, too simple-minded to understand.
I get part of the message he was trying to go for. It just, again, it doesn't work for a mid-series movie. It would have been fine if it was like a standalone.
Yeah.
And it was just like that anybody can be a Jedi. You don't have to come from a fucking lineage of Force users, although it helps. And that all this shit isn't important. That, while these two groups are playing with their toys, the universe goes on. Well, that would have been fine and good in a standalone movie, not part 2 of 3.
Yeah.
Piper.
Scorsese. Disney movies are like theme park rides. Disney. Hold my Mickey microbrew.
Wow. I'm expecting that.
Well, we're playing, Mick.
Gosh. Subvert expectations. $5 for a 3-hour graded initial D karaoke? Fuck yes.
Woo.
Yeah. I'd be down for that.
Yep. Okay. So where were we? Okay. It also comes after Disney's first quarter earnings for 2020 saw diluted earnings per share from continuing operations from quarter decreased 37% to 1.17 from 1.86 to prior year quarter. Not only were their earnings per share down, but Disney also reported their net income decreased from the previous year first quarter despite higher revenues. In December of 2019, net income was $2.1 billion. In December 2018, it was $2.7 billion. That's a significant difference. That's 600. Was that $600 million difference?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Following the announcement, CNBC reported shares of Disney dropped 2.5%. In a press release announced the change in leadership, Iger explained why he stepped down. And here comes the spin, boys.
No, of course.
With the successful launch of Disney's direct-to-consumer businesses and the integration of 20th Century Fox well underway, I believe it is the optimal time to transition to a new CEO. That's code for I'm getting the fuck out of here.
It's all going down, but I'm going to be gone when it does.
So was he fired or did he jump ship?
He jumping ship.
This is literally a move of I'm not taking the blame for what's about to happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about in Dito's case?
Who what now?
In DC's case.
The deal?
Yeah.
He got fired.
Yeah, I was gonna say, was he fired because it kept saying like he left?
They're gonna say nicely, he stepped down.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering, because in every case it's like you don't know if they did it willingly or not. So that one was unwillingly.
Wasn't paying attention for a minute. When did Smiller join the panel? Oh,
what? How does this happen?
I don't see him. Do you? I'd super chat $20 to hear Optipop sing "The Touch" from the animated Transformers movie.
Do it. He'll do it.
No, he won't.
Yeah, he will.
Not tonight.
Not for 20.
And not tonight.
Yeah, both.
Yeah. Maybe another night. What's the end press release? Oh, yeah. He added, I have the utmost confidence in Bob and look forward to working closely with him over the next 22 months as he assumes this new role and delves deeper into Disney's multifaceted global business and operations, while I continue to focus on the company's creative endeavors.
So
No problem now, buddy.
Midnight's Edge suspects they're talking about this earlier. They think that Bob Iger is gearing up to run for president or some kind of office.
I don't.
Oh,
Who's going to run again?
As I understand, right? Because apparently in his book, he's mentioned some shit that it indicates that he's been thinking about running for some form of office.
Okay, let me point something out to everybody here, especially those who are watching. And Bob Iger, if you're watching, I don't know if you are, but if you're watching, I want you to pay very close attention. Mike Bloomberg has more money than you, and Mike Bloomberg is getting his shit pushed in right now by a literal communist.
Literal communist, fake Indian,
and a man who thinks he's running for Senate for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh, and a man who is really good at judging asses.
I was out there, in the former Eastern Bloc. We used to go to Latveria, and I just saw the people suffering there, and it was just awful.
Joseph King says, WTF, I got unsubbed. Yes, we made it, fam. We're so popular now that people that YouTube is unsubbing people from us.
Oh, god damn it.
Always double check your subs, fam.
Always double check your subs, because it's always some bullshit. Always.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be fucked up if they unsubbed me to the channel that I am on.
The funny thing is that people have been bitching about that YouTube bug for 10 years.
And
YouTube's response is always that bug doesn't exist. We don't know what you're talking about.
Let's see. Okay, Bob will be the 7th CEO of Disney in its nearly 100-year history, and he has proven himself exceptionally qualified to lead the company into its next century. Throughout his career, Bob has led with integrity and conviction, always respecting Disney's rich legacy while at the same time taking smart, innovative risks for the future. His success over the past 27 years reflects his vision, leadership, and strong business growth and stellar results as he has consistently achieved his roles at parks, consumers, products, and the studio. Under Bob's leadership as CEO, our portfolio of great businesses and our amazing talented people will continue to serve the company and its shareholders for years to come. That means we're gonna buy more shit. Yeah. Chapek issued his own statement. I am incredibly honored and humbled to assume the role of CEO, which I truly believe is the greatest company in the world, to lead our exceptionally talented and dedicated cast members and employees. I'm looking around the room right now to see who I can pass this shit off on to, because I know what Bob just did to me, that piece of shit.
Yeah.
There's a Mitchell and Webb skit called The New Fuhrer. And it's where they named after Hitler kills himself, they name a guy the new Fuhrer of Germany. And it's just so that somebody can call the Allies and surrender. He's like super excited, like, oh, I've got all these plans. We could do so much. Actually, we've got your agenda right here. This is the number for, Churchill. This is the state of our military in one really rude word. And here's the English word for we give up.
He added, Bob Iger has built Disney into the most admired and successful media.
Somebody wrote that with a straight face. Fucking doubt.
Hey, it's typed. You don't know how many times that they had to redo it.
Chapek is a very good storyteller. You can tell right here.
Yeah. I have been lucky to enjoy a front row seat as a member of his leadership team. I share his commitment to creative excellence, technological innovation, and international expansion. They're going to take over countries. I will continue to embrace these same strategic pillars going forward. Everything we have achieved thus far serves as a solid foundation for future creative storytelling, bold innovation, and thoughtful risk-taking. Time Warner, look out. You're next.
Oh, God damn it.
Susan Arnold, the Disney board, attempted to assuage fears that this was an unplanned transition, detailing that succession has been in the works for the past several years.
So probably when they received Star Wars and started fucking tanking that.
We're Disney. We will add your technological distinctiveness to our own. You will service us. Resistance is futile.
Arnold explained. The board has been actively engaged in succession planning for the past several years. .jpg. And And after considering internal and external candidates, we unanimously elected Bob Chapek as the next CEO of the Walt Disney Company. Mr. Chapek has shown outstanding leadership and has proven the ability to deliver strong results across a wide array of businesses. His tremendous understanding and breadth and depth of the company and appreciation for special connection between Disney and its consumers make him the perfect choice as the next CEO.
Yeah, it was fucking unanimous. Be like, Bob Iger turns around. Everyone that wants him in, raise your hand. And he turns back around, and all the people that didn't raise their hand, well, their chairs are all empty and there's gone. So I see it's unanimous.
I see we've done it.
So we're all in agreement then. And everyone just looks fucking scared.
Oh wow! Listen to this fluffer shit. Mr. Chapek will also benefit from the guidance of one of the world's most esteemed and successful business leaders, Bob Iger. Over the past 15 years as CEO, Mr. Iger has transformed the Walt Disney Company, building on the company's history of great storytelling with the acquisitions of Pixar, Marvel, Lucasfilms, and 21st Century Fox, and increasing the company's market capitalization fivefold. Disney has reached unparalleled financial and creative heights thanks to Mr. Iger's strong leadership and clear strategic vision. We believe Mr. Chapek's leadership and commitment to this strategy will ensure that the company continues to create significant value for our shareholders in the years ahead. The press release details that Chapek will report to Iger and the board of directors. Now, wait a minute. So did Iger just give him? Did he technically give himself a promotion?
So I said, fucking Putin and Medvedev, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I have appointed my successor as president. I am stepping down to be prime minister, but by the way, prime minister is like super president.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the thing. Like people kind of celebrate. Oh, Bob Iger's gone. This, that, the other. C.B. Cebulski.
Yeah.
He was the chosen one, and then he didn't do anything.
Yep. C.B. Cebulski. Let's see what else Bounding in the Comics is going to talk about. I mean, what is it? Where's that thing? Oh, you know what? That's actually probably more interesting than the other thing. Legends of Luke Skywalker, the manga. I saw that in the bookstore the other day.
God.
Y'all telling me y'all don't have an article about the New Republic on Bounding in the Comics? Oh, here it is.
Jeez,
so much shit happened today. So what?
Oh, I was about to say you had to look for it. You would think that they would be more.
It would have been more.
Oh no, that concept art.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's Brie Larson.
That does look like Brie Larson.
Fuck.
Well, they're fucked.
Yep. Hello, Liam.
You know what the Yeti? Yeah, you know what the Yeti. You know what the Wookiee needs? Needs a robe.
Yes. How else will we distinguish this Wookiee Jedi from other Wookiees?
Why is the Wookiee the only one with the cross guard?
Well, you know.
Safety first.
Yeah. But you don't want his furry Wookiee hands catching, the blade.
Honestly, that might be the thought of it.
Or Mike, it could just be, whatever. It looks cool.
Yeah.
Usually it's just it looks cool. But
and you know what? It does look tacked in. Look at this.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it's a part of it. It looks like they put it behind it to just make it look like it was supposed to be there.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, it may actually be some trimming on the robe. It may be like.
Oh yeah, it could be too.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oops.
Yeah. That could be like a rank insignia or something.
Could be. It's stupid that he's wearing a robe anyway. He's like covered in fur.
Yeah.
I don't want them to see my naked body.
And Chewie's running around naked on fucking Hoth, and
yeah.
Oh, but this guy must be chilly. He needs a robe.
Star Wars announced a brand new publishing initiative called the High Republic and made clear that the focus initiative is on diversity and representation.
Oh, shit.
Do we want to watch this trailer?
It's just going to make you sad. Might make some people cry.
All right, well, fuck it. Why did they show something from like
file
prequels.
footage.
Yeah, why they show shit from the prequels? Like, holy shit! All right,
Remember when you used to like Star Wars? Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Peace and galaxy. Oh, yeah, this is all from. Yep, everything.
Yep.
They have literally nothing.
Wow.
No, for this thing, they just announced that they announced this because the Iger thing was about to happen.
Yep.
That's the only reason they announced this bullshit.
Yeah.
What they've decided is that they want to do the Old Republic, but they don't want to do the Old Republic.
Yeah.
So they're doing the High Republic, which is
It's just going to be the Old Republic, but it's also going to
weed and meth everywhere.
It's also going to fuck everything up because they're going to try and probably do the Sith Empire 200 years before the Battle of Yavin. You know, when people would now people know what Sith are because there's no reason they wouldn't know about Sith because it'd be in recent history.
Yeah, the whole point of like them not knowing what Sith was like it became ancient history. Like thousands of years, you know.
Yeah. Well, we've been seeing that whiteboard circulating around with all of the woke bullshit on it.
We have a high-res pic of that whiteboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, and one of the things on it was Sith Empire, you know. So
and dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's see more of this shit. This is 4 minutes, goddamn.
Wow, this is longer than the Gail video.
Probably less painful though.
More expensive though.
Yeah.
Properly edited.
Finding ourselves at a very exciting
Give them that.
Skywalker saga coming to an end.
Wait, no, we have to listen to some dork talking?
Star Wars.
Yeah.
One of the things we've always done is be able to use our franchise platform.
James Wall.
Yeah. God damn it.
To explore the creative potential of the Star Wars galaxy.
Wait, are those books?
Yeah, I thought that creative potential in the Star Wars galaxy didn't exist. According to that lady.
Yeah, but these are all Disney Star Wars books.
Yeah. Look at the art. Look at the art on them.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Look at that Wookiee, man. That Wookiee's on the spectrum.
It kind of looks like Bigfoot Bill.
I wasn't going to say anything, you know.
I could hear it now. But here's the thing. Smugless is so smug, he would say, look, Disney is copying my ideas, guys.
Captain Han, the game master.
It does look like fucking Captain N.
Oh, God.
Can we get a side-by-side? Can we get a side-by-side? Because I think you're right.
Let me find the Captain N picture. Hold on.
The same face.
Get a good. Is that from the TV show? You know what? That's closed. Hold on. Let me open this. Yeah. View image. All right. Let me put it in here real quick. So what was this video at? 49 seconds. Okay. Watch this. It really does.
It does. It's the same face.
It's the same fucking face.
He's got slightly different colored hair and a little bit of a curl. You know.
Yeah. Chewbacca is Simon Belmont. You know, Kid Icarus is a fucking droid, and who cares about the rest?
Yeah. Yeah, that picture doesn't have Mega Man in it. That's Oh, they're surfing on Game Boy. Look.
Oh, bad. Bad.
It's really sad that I remember that.
Frank Welker, of all the things you've had to voice.
Well, you know.
The poor man.
Remember when video game culture was so scarce back in the day that like Captain N and the Game Master was like a magical treat, you know?
Yeah.
Like...
Alucard, you idiot! What the hell are you doing? Whoa, Dad, it's my bat flip.
Oh, yeah, that was dumb shit. Okay, continuing.
So what if publishing was more of an incubation place and bring in great talent and just let their imaginations run free?
But not too free.
They're incapable of that. I was about to say, not too free.
This looks like writing by committee.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 soy boys.
How many soy boys does it take to write a Star Wars movie?
There's a lot of white people in this room.
Yeah, here's your diversity. This
Right
person
there.
and that person. Yeah.
Yep. All right.
That person in the back there, that could just be lighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real.
Oh. Y'all should never.
Did Disney buy fucking Lucas's house too?
Yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah.
What are you guys doing in my fucking house?
Really unique writers' room. We had
This was part of the contract.
Oh, here's the diversity.
Put them right front and center so everybody would know that they are definitely super diverse.
I see the black guy and I see one Asian guy.
And that's right next to the black.
Yeah, and they put them both in the front.
Put them front and center, lads. You know what they're going to say.
I think the one on the far right there. I think she might be Hispanic.
Could be. But it's like white boy, white boy, white boy, white girl, white boy, white boy, white boy, white boy, white girl, white girl, white boy.
Why do most of these white boys not have hair?
They're adherents of the Myers Twitter.
And they also,
I wonder how many of them have their pronouns listed on their Twitter profiles.
All of them. And they all pay $10 to pay post on a forum.
Yellow Flash did a video about their writer's room. He basically I think he did like a breakdown. It's like basically it's exactly what you think it is.
Wow. Yeah, it looks like. I still love that they fucking put those two right friends.
And it's like, smile big now.
Yeah, look happy. Look like you actually work here.
Is he wearing a black shirt too? Is he a character that needs to be unlocked?
God damn it!
Wow. EA, EA fucking with Star Wars movies now confirmed.
All right, let's full screen it so we can.
He's a part of the DLC pack.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he was just there, and they asked him to come sit in the picture.
Oh wait, where's that? Where's it at? There we go. The only one on the far right is you for not supporting and embracing the High Republic. All right, let's hear this shit.
With very different opinions about Star Wars.
We all love Star Wars, but we're all coming at it from very different
Justina, you were right.
places.
Oh.
This has been a very free environment for everybody to just throw things out there.
This has nothing to do with Star Wars.
Talk about us.
Look how soy this guy is.
Talk about us and everything we're doing, not about what we've actually done.
Yeah.
What? Isn't this supposed to be for the announcement? What the fuck?
This is why High Guardian Spice failed. Instead of telling us all about the new direction they're going, it's all about the writers.
You need to know how pretentious we are so that you know that we've done a good job.
Yeah, I feel like it's focusing on them so that they can be like, look, these people worked really hard. Stop saying the movie sucks, guys.
How are you going to know how galaxy-brained we are if we don't talk about it?
I have a very important question. How much shipping do you think they'll charge for their books?
You can see the numbers swirling around this guy's head right now, the math equations and everything. He's
at least the woman with the glasses looks like a young George Lucas.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
I shouldn't pick on the guy, but he should grow out whatever the hell that is on his
He kind of reminds me of Adam Sessler before the drugs.
It looks like someone shot his lower face with a shrink ray.
It does. It really does. Yeah. Holy shit. It's like that just kind of like it just kind of melds into the back of his cheek, his face. But no, like, dude, I'm gonna give you some advice. Okay, just shave all of this off. You've lost the battle. It's over.
You just go be bald like all the other dudes.
Yeah,
in that
exactly.
group.
You lost the battle. Grow this out and don't grow it out like a soy boy. Don't go manly. Because
shave it all off, dress in an orange robe, and act like you're enlightened, and you'll add a whole extra demographic to that room.
I'm wondering if you grab this guy by the behind the ear, his fucking face comes off, and fucking Tom Cruise is underneath.
So George quit quit comics to take a job with the High Republic. Show some respect.
Good old Mo.
All right, let's see.
We've all done lots of storytelling, but this is unique. And really
Oh, there it is.
How many times are they gonna say this is unique? This one's unique. Like
now we got a good picture of that without all the shit in the way.
Okay, we've got some amateur and professional writers here. How many of y'all needed like a writing room to write a fucking story?
I didn't need this shit.
It helps sometimes, but honestly, I just sit there and just jot down ideas until something comes together.
Not pro-war.
Yeah, this is like this right here is we're gonna put our politics into this.
Mm-hmm. No single main character.
That's important. That is important.
I mean, that's fine.
Well,
the fact that they have to write this shit down is concerning.
Don't make another Ray. We already have one, and it fucked everything up.
Relic Hunt. Oh my God, Relic Hunters. Oh God, fucking A.
What is that? Star Wars Wishes, Dinosaurs University.
Let's go to a Jedi school, you guys.
All right.
Rival Jedi school, and I'm feeling mighty cool.
Shut up.
Rival houses. They want fucking space Hogwarts is what they want. It's space Harry Potter.
This university, I'm gonna make a prediction. This is where they're gonna talk about free college.
Yep. Look, they can do it in this fucking make believe thing.
They got diversity over here and representation / diversity over here.
Star Wars. Yeah. And their very first line, like let's just middle column, Star Wars. Very first point. When someone says to them Star Wars, their very first point of creative input is it's not pro-war. Before droids, before scope, before mythic, they all get together and they're like, it's not pro-war, and they're like, yep, and they write it on the board.
You know, personally, I'm tired of seeing all the humanoid Jedi, the humanoid body Jedi. I think it's time we see the representation of insectoids in the Force.
No, clearly what we need is a transsexual black quadriplegic Jedi.
You know what they need? You know what Star Wars really needs? It needs a good genocide. It needs a Yuzhang Bong to just come in and just purge everything that we saw from the last 3 movies. Mm-hmm. And then the last few surviving Jedi that were like the children that rose up in the abomination that we just had to sit through sort of are in a fight for survival against a conquered universe under the tyrannical rule of the Yuzhang Bong. That is how you fix Star Wars.
You know what you need, really need, and you could actually do it now since they own Fox.
Gail's here.
You need the Jedi to fight xenomorphs.
Well, I mean, that's not far from what the Vong are anyway, man. Do you know much about them?
Fiction focused on feelings.
They're bioorganic terrorists. It's awful. Actually,
it would be awful if that story existed, and that story doesn't exist. They never made that story.
Who told these people that this was a good idea for the announcement to just preemptively let everybody know how bad it's going to suck?
Lots of storytelling.
Whoever cut the announcement trailer for High Guardian Spice.
All right, back to this thing. I like this that not pro-war, but then space and lightsaber battles.
Yeah.
I want it's complicated something. I wish this thing was
complicated monsters.
Wow. What?
If you don't believe me, check the fucking picture I posted.
What does that
mean? They want monsters that when you look at them, like the original Transformers movie, you kind of go like, what am I looking at? It's just a moving shape of things. That's what they think is good creativity.
I hate it.
This is awful. Yeah, thanks. I hate it.
I'll make you guys hate it before you see it. I'm a terrible person.
No, this board right here made me hate it. This board and that writers group made me hate it.
Here, I'll send it to you directly.
Star Wars, not pro-war. I missed the peaceful protest in the EU.
So they want to channel in some Arthurian legend. What's that above that? Like Revel houses, like
rival houses,
right?
They also want chaos agents. And splinter group Force users.
Oh, you mean Grey Jedi?
Yeah, but not Grey Jedi.
And not Corellian Jedi either.
Jesus.
And then they put Sith Empire there.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. I saw that one before. I saw that. I was like, oh, they're gonna drag that through the mud. And they ruined all of this.
I'm looking at it now. It says under sweeping epic, it has humor.
Wow.
Dinosaurs has an exclamation point. Like, so when they said dinosaurs, everyone stood up and cheered. Like,
yeah, genius.
You know what?
Like-
Put some goddamn fucking dinosaurs in here. It's gonna be awesome.
I mean, I love dinosaurs too, but like, it's Star Wars.
If I want dinosaurs, I'll watch some Jurassic Park.
Park, exactly.
Yeah.
You know, we got the
Dinosaurs.
Tauntaun and a bunch of other wild monsters like the Rancor. Like, you can go really crazy and do some weird.
What if they
freaky
mistook the
stuff.
Rancor for a dinosaur?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm guaranteeing you, these are people who have never actually liked anything with Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Space
yeah.
and lightsaber battles. So maybe we'll have lightsaber battles in space with dinosaurs.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, the Sisters of Dathomir. That would be a good story. Fuck.
Have any of you seen Star Wars? I blogged about it before.
I've talked about the deep-rooted problem and misogyny that it's put within the culture by lifting up the father. You know, like, does that count?
But have any of you seen it? I don't understand the difference.
Yeah.
There you go. No single main character. So no heroes of any color. Awesome blandness. Hero oatmeal.
That was the problem with the first prequel movie, wasn't it?
Mo. It should just be called forced diversity. That's Sorry.
All right, I guess let's try to suffer a little more here.
Why?
Really special.
Why are we
The
doing
idea
this?
that this thing has been simmering for so long.
It's the secret history of the galaxy.
Yep, it goes way
Is this
back
after
to
Carrie
the
Fisher's
beginning
funeral?
of Star Wars. We gave them essentially a blank slate. What would you like to tell?
Never do that.
Yeah.
Never do that.
No,
Never-
you need to
when you're
ask them
dealing with
for
a property-
something.
When you're dealing with a property that is not yours, you never say, "Here's a blank slate. Have fun
Yeah,
with it."
no.
They
Say, here's the
haven't
history
learned.
so far.
They haven't learned from they haven't learned from the mistakes, guys. Like, that's literally what screwed up the last movies and had everyone raging. They had no idea what they're doing from movie to movie. They're like, just do whatever. It's going to be great.
Yeah, they're still doing that. God damn it.
I said the Old Republic is one of the last things in Star Wars that people still genuinely care about, and they want to capitalize on that, but they're also going to destroy it because they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Now, here's the question. Did they know that they were going to destroy it beforehand? And that's why it's called the High Republic. So they can run this through the mud, but not have to worry about damaging something that it's still making the money. Just take bits they want of it, run it through the mud, but still be able to fall back on Old Republic.
That's a good point. Cider Hive has a good point. Sith Empire or Chaos Agents. Pick one.
Yeah.
These Chaos Agents were hired by elements of the Sith Empire. Those bastards.
And also we have factions Jedi, so like you don't know who's on anyone's side. We're just going to break down all the lines between good and bad, and anyone can be anything. And, you know, we're just going to constantly drag out storylines instead of having like an episodic nature to the series.
Is this a set of movies they plan to do? Or a show?
Right now it's just books.
Oh, books? All right. Well, that's fine then. I don't have to
but
look
these are
at
going to
those.
be considered canon. That's the.
These are also going to set the stage for any other media that comes out in that time period.
Wait, so they have a group of writers for books
who are writing by committee.
No, bruh, no, you don't do that with novels. Fuck that. No.
Yellow Lantern says, "Not for long. People wanted Revan, and I warned that Disney will fuck it up." Yep. All right, continuing.
For over 1,000 generations, the Jedi Knights were the guardians of peace and justice.
Oh, here's some nostalgia for you.
Get hyped. Here's some old shit we're not using.
It is a golden age where there's much more peace and calm in the galaxy. So we're calling it the High Republic.
The description that we've used for the Jedi of this era is that they are the Jedi Knights of the Round Table.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
God damn it.
That's where they mention the Arthurian legend. So
Alright.
that means
Yeah.
that means because it was a long time ago, guys. Arthurian legend totally ripped off Star Wars.
I swear.
God damn it. So you get that many people in a room, not an original idea between them.
The whole point.
That's not their job. That's not their job. Their job is to push out ideas that are easily consumed and digested by the public, so that they can just move on to the next thing. Like they're not here to create lasting change in any positive aspect. They're just here to shoot out spam, basically, that people will just gobble up, stuff you recognize.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's continue this drivel.
But Star Wars isn't just about Jedi, and we will tell stories of new.
Huh? Pardon me.
Excuse me, what?
Is that a gorilla in a fucking hunting hat?
It does look like a... Yeah.
Wow. So they brought in Planet of the Apes. All right.
Yeah.
New scoundrels, new bounty hunters.
Wait a second. That's supposed to be a bounty hunter.
We're calling it Six Blaster Gorilla.
It can't hold down. It can't hold down any other job.
Yeah. Nobody loves me, so I'm gonna be a bounty hunter and shoot people in the face.
Right.
Now I like him.
Yeah. I just made. Hey Disney, I just made your character cool.
The threat and the tension really comes from the Republic's borders, because the Republic does not extend from one side of the galaxy to the other.
Yeah, it does.
Then what the point is of calling it the fucking Republic?
Yeah, what? I am so confused.
Well,
what the fuck they anyway?
The Galactic Republic. It has stagnated for 1,000 years. It covered everything. It was one of the reasons why they had legislation that once you joined, you couldn't just leave. That's why the Separatists had to declare war so they could fucking leave.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
damn it.
That's going to be the sticky point, right? Because up until Phantom Menace, that is still the old Republic or the High Republic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that guy a self-insert? Like, is the guy that we're seeing here right now the guy that was just talking on the screen a second ago?
Yeah, he was in the writer's room.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
Look, it's him, right?
Yeah, Fat Boy put himself in the damn movement.
Oh my.
I don't know who this character is, but he's certainly very handsome, and
What do you
I
wanna
think he's
see-
going to go places.
What do you want to see in Star Wars? Me?
Me? I
don't
want to
think
be
it's a-
represented.
I want to see more Wes Porkins style characters. You mean like you? Yeah. All right.
Exactly like me.
Yeah. Same handlebar mustache and everything. Let's look at this.
Because the
Hold on.
Republic does
Let's see
not
this.
extend from one side of the galaxy to
Yep.
Wow. Fucking wow.
I got.
I want to see more persons of girth in your movies.
You know what Star Wars doesn't have enough of? Fat people. You know, you look around and you see. We know there are no bras in space, but why are there no fat people in space?
I
you know?
would never join a rebellion that would have Porkins as a pilot.
We need fat people, and because space is such a thing, we need atrophied people and fat people. That's just science.
Mm-hmm.
These are what real bodies look like. All those people that actually have skinny bodies, they're not real. They're just projections.
Oh,
Somebody animated those.
All right, continuing. I want to hear his reason why. I'm gonna back it up just a tad. I want to hear his why it doesn't extend. Why a galactic republic doesn't extend the galaxy.
Yeah, wow.
because the Republic does not extend from one side of the galaxy to the other.
It's a bit of a Wild West, new frontier. We see a different kind of Jedi that.
Wait. Wild West, New Frontier. You mean like A New Hope?
Right?
No. More like Westwood and stuff. Like we want to what we want is we want to have like Arthurian legend and cowboys because those show to be valuable demographics we can exploit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same with the dinosaurs. Everybody loves dinosaurs, you guys.
So why didn't you put this shit 1,000 years in the past?
I want a cut. I just realized that I didn't know I wanted this until just now. You know how they did that cut of the Avengers Endgame, but with Godzilla?
Yeah.
I need that, but with a Star Wars movie. Because Godzilla makes everything better.
Yeah.
So he's seriously saying Galactic Republic, right?
Guys, sorry, Piper. I got to stop for a second. Godzilla with a lightsaber.
Fuck yeah.
I'm sorry. That's a $2 billion movie right there. Print it.
Yeah. Disney just needs to buy Godzilla.
Where's Godzilla's lightsaber? He just opens his mouth, and there it is.
No, I want him to hold one and fucking fight people.
And on top of that, I want him to have one of them stupid robes like the Wookiee was wearing.
Like the Wookiee. Yeah. What Godzilla would you cast? Would you cast like the recent Godzilla that's all serious, or would you like go back to the sort of shoujo era? Like what Godzilla would be your Jedi Godzilla?
I think that'd be the Showa.
Showa era Godzilla would definitely be a Jedi. I think Heisei era Godzilla would be like a fallen Jedi, or he'd be a Sith Lord.
There's this. I mean,
Godzilla with dual blade lightsaber, and then like other kaiju can be like Sith or something. Like
I am actually a little bit excited about Sith Godzilla. I think that Godzilla is that had gone to the dark side would be quite interesting.
And he's becoming more powerful the dark side because he becomes Burning Godzilla.
Yes. Yes, hell yes.
But right now we have Wild West Cowboy Jedi. You know?
Yes.
Zoom in on that. Zoom in.
Oh yeah.
I love
my God.
He's got a telephone pole in his mouth.
Yeah.
He's like a samurai. He's like a samurai.
Yeah, Burning Godzilla who's turned to the dark side, and then Godzilla Jr. has to come out and redeem him.
Yeah.
Give us money, Hollywood.
Hell yeah, look at this shit.
I don't know who these nerds are, but thank you for your image.
Yeah.
Thank you for your valiant sacrifice.
It was a good day that day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! There's also this one right here.
All right. Bye.
Yeah, he's got the robe.
It's totally an original concept from Disney, and
yeah.
This is our OC. Don't steal.
Yeah, but the thing is, if they use dinosaurs instead, then they don't have to pay nobody for dinosaurs.
Yeah, he's a dinosaur Jedi. Okay, he's not a Godzilla. That's just how
he just looks kind of like him.
Yeah, because obviously Godzilla doesn't wear a robe or have a lightsaber, so it's not him.
There you go. Cider Hep. Can you read that, Piper?
No. I cannot.
Skryonk or do not skryonk. There is no rink.
There you go.
Yeah, Skryonk is how it is written that Godzilla's roar.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
He's talking some deep Godzilla lore there.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Like if you read the comics and stuff, it'll say when he's roaring, it'll say Skryonk.
Oh, you know what? It does. Yeah.
Doesn't sound like that when he's roaring, but
no.
Right. Yeah. Thank you, Mike. We needed that. We got one more.
This last one right here.
Godzilla versus. That's the thing, man.
Yeah.
If you're the Jedi Council and you got Godzilla as a member of your council, as a member of the Jedi, how do you lose anything? Your answer is no, Mike. There's no.
I was trying to figure out if there was any bullshit thing that they had in Star Wars.
The only thing you could probably say is the Death Star, but remember, spiral atomic beam.
Yeah,
and literally destroy anything.
So, I mean, you can always just dump him on a planet, right? Or crash a spaceship into him,
and hope he doesn't figure out how to get back.
Might be able to slow him down.
Darth
I love
Ghidorah
that.
has a nice ring. Exactly, man. That's what I was thinking. Make him
Fuck
stick.
yes. God. All right. I guess we'll get
Some
back.
crossovers work, others don't. This one's really preposterous, but it's got
See,
some
now
potential.
I'm like, fuck this video. Let's go make.
Let's go make a kaiju Star Wars, right?
Yeah.
Base it off of Death Ghidra.
Oh yeah, Des Ghidorah. Yeah.
Yeah.
The hard part is stopping Godzilla from overruling the council on everything and just being a dictator.
Yeah, he's a bit of a dick.
Well, but if he's a true Jedi,
that's true. If
then
it's
he won't.
if it's Showa era, who has redeemed himself, that would be,
Yeah, now we all just want to talk about Godzilla Jedi.
Yeah, we're building a whole mythos, right? We don't want one license; we want two licenses.
They own Aliens and Predator now. Time to give a Predator a lightsaber and send him into a canvas war.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna. Oh, that's
Gail
that's a whole
Simone's
topic for another
kaiju
time.
grown woman Star Wars.
I didn't,
No part of
I
this
didn't
franchise.
understand
We do not
why.
grant you the license.
Yeah, I didn't understand why Gail would sort of embrace the land whale status that she sort of was. You know, like it didn't make sense. But now I know that she's a kaiju fan. I figured, oh, it's all.
Yeah, I'm sure she's a real kaiju fan. She has that one book.
I am the kaiju.
Michael Beacon
And
does
she's
make a good
totally not just that chick, right? Who's dating a nerd.
But Palpatine spins. Make one of them spin. It'll be fucking hilarious.
Remember, if you spin, you live and you win. If you flip, you fucking die like a bitch.
I'm going to counter that in just a second. Give me a minute to find this clip.
Let's see.
Gotta spin it to win it.
I found a predator. I mean, an alien.
Star
Jedi.
Wars, a kaiju love story.
But yeah, man, you know, fucking Jedi versus Xenomorphs. Since they own Fox now, it's a thing that can happen.
Mm-hmm.
Look, tell me statistical 0. Tell me predators and Fets don't have anything in common. Dude, I'm wanting to see all these movies we're fucking making up that'll never happen.
Did Fox own Predator also? Because now Predators could be in the fucking galaxy.
Yeah, Fox owns Predator. That's Fox.
They own Aliens and Predator.
They own Chucky. They own they own everything. Now Disney. This is what pissed me off. Like they said, oh yeah, it's not a monopoly. Disney owns everything now. If you can think of a nostalgic property, there is like it would be more unusual that if Disney does not own it than if it does now.
Yeah, at this point.
Because if it's not DC Comics, then it's all Disney, and Disney, of course, is going to be swooping in to grab DC, and everyone's going to celebrate it because everyone's going, "Oh, Warner did shit with it. Disney's going to."
Oh shit! They already got it. Nice. Yeah. Let's do
That's
this.
nice. That's nice body armor. Yeah, but yeah, they're going to say that Disney's going to do a great job of fixing Superman and making Superman great and all this other stuff, and so we should just embrace it.
Yeah.
And
yeah, Disney's going to own everything.
Oh man.
And everything we have is going to be decided by rooms of writers like this.
Holy shit! That would be a fucking cool movie, though. A fucking Jedi hunting predator.
Full of people without a drop of testosterone between them. God damn it.
That's true.
Yeah.
A Jedi hunting predator.
Oh wait, he had one more. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, see now I thought we were gonna watch what's face spin.
I am, but you know, Mike won't stop sharing.
What the fuck is the Predator's race called again?
Yocha.
Rodan Solo.
Rodan Solo.
All right, this is what Cider Hype's ready. So this is what I mean.
This is the best Godzilla film.
Watch this. This is why Godzilla beats Palpatine. Because Palpatine can't do that shit.
Because he did that little
He's gonna
spin.
wreck your day. Yeah.
I like the one where he like comes flying from the side of the screen to kick somebody in the face, and it looks really stupid. But
Where he's like sliding along on his tail.
That one, yes.
Yeah.
And it was
tail
stupid as
kick.
hell.
That was
versus
the
Megalon.
Yeah, with the Jet Jaguar.
That was a good one. Yeah, he slid. That was Cider. Is that the one you were looking at, or are you talking about the drop kick?
Honestly, I thought he was talking about the Palpatine spin funny videos.
Well, those are hilarious.
Yeah.
360 yeah, there you go. Exactly. 360 no scope. All right, let's get back. Let's finish this shit.
Fucking MLG Godzilla.
Yeah. We've got Cowboy Jedis to talk about.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess we can go.
All right. And look at this cool guy. Oh man, they even made his lightsaber like a gun hilt. Look at that. That's how cool we are, guys.
Yeah. We're gonna take cowboys and Jedi and put them together, and everyone's gonna think it's a real original and cool.
All he needs is a hat, you know.
Yeah, a little cowboy hat.
As patrols the frontiers, is more of a Texas Ranger.
Oh no, you fucking did not.
I'm not gonna lie. I've never seen a larger group of people not get Star Wars at all.
Oh Jesus!
You do not invoke Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris doesn't need a lightsaber.
Chuck
That's what his
Norris
feet are for.
Yeah. Chuck Norris with a lightsaber would be depowering.
10 Jedi would gang up on Chuck Norris. They all ignite their sabers. Chuck Norris would just go, "That's cute."
Yeah.
God damn it.
5 minutes later, Chuck Norris walks out of the temple. The temple crumbles behind him.
All right,
Roll credits. I'd see that movie.
Yeah.
We're now bringing in concept artists,
What the fuck?
illustrators, and visualists.
That chick work for Wayland Yutani?
Why are you talking during the video? I will pause it when we need to pause.
When you're making a movie.
We even had Ian McKay come down and just do sketch after sketch for us. When you have a guy who designed the look for Darth Maul sketching Jedi for you, it doesn't get any cooler than this.
That's
is
just
it
a
gonna be
samurai
a
warrior.
picture book?
We have better artists in Comicsgate.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, granted, that guy, he did do concept art.
Concept art, so it's kind of supposed to be kind of loosey.
Yeah, loosey goosey.
Yeah, true. I
The
shouldn't be.
scale of this initiative is really neat.
Oh.
Wow.
Oof.
I guess Gail did find another job.
I'm glad. I'm happy that they hired Jabba the Hutt to.
Solidarity, sister.
Yeah. Same hair color too as Gail. Look at that.
Yeah.
For us, we're going to have stories for adults and teens and kids.
Hold on.
Okay.
Is that Riri Williams with a lightsaber?
Right.
Oh shoot. Why does this character have jaundice?
I was gonna say, well, I mean, aliens, I guess.
Yeah. But then of course
Kids.
you saw that, didn't you?
Yeah. Riri
Go back.
with a lightsaber.
Go back. Oh, they're skipping. All right, hold on. Let me see. What
Teens and kids.
Yep.
Here we go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got no problem with it. I mean, I love Samuel L. Jackson as Mace Windu. Don't get me wrong. Loved it. But you could tell this is just like make him black. That was it.
This isn't a. Sorry.
They're making stereotypes and they pat themselves on the back for it.
Yeah, look, even the hair, right?
Yeah.
Even the damn hair.
We can't make them look like they're actually like an alien race. No, we gotta really hammer that in. That
Yeah. Go to Tumblr, grab some bad looking Calut's fan art, slap some sort of half stormtrooper armor on it and a lightsaber in its hands, and there you go.
And then write Wakanda Forever in the comments in the description.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and why do they need this much art for? Is it a picture books they're making?
I don't know what they're doing now. I'm not confused. All
Well,
right.
they're creating as part of they're creating as part of the Star Wars expanded universe, which is being very closely sort of held and monitored by Disney even now. The comic book artists themselves, even over at Marvel that were doing it, had strict oversight on what they could and couldn't do. So it's very likely that these guys are not just sitting there working on a novel, but they are also developing characters that will be used across a number of properties in the future of the franchise. We're seeing things that we will probably see in video games.
Oh, so they're going to try to, oh, God.
I can guarantee you, even though they said no main characters, this is going to be a main character.
Yeah. Kevin, I'm a little unsure about this story idea you have. What, it meets our diversity quota? Is it an all-black cast? You've literally titled the story Jedis with Attitude.
So let's think about this for a minute. You have a piece of entertainment, and that piece of entertainment has no main characters and basically no plot. It's just forgettable stuff. What is that? That's an ad.
I was going to say, what are they going to base their marketing on? They're not going to have any main characters.
I guess you could do a Star Wars anthology series, but
no, it's all faux hype. They're just going to have. It's not going to be like self-contained anthology stuff. No, it's just going to be boilerplate Netflix, like the equivalent of one episode dragged out into 12-hour-long episodes, garbage, where you're just sort of watching almost like the Western equivalent of slice of life. That is what they're doing. Like, it's slice of life with lightsabers and fucking stormtroopers.
We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out if Jedi poop, aren't we?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, what else are they going to talk about?
We've got to end this Trade Federation blockade. Obi, don't forget to eat a sandwich before you go.
Well, thank you very much. I'm glad you thought about that, Master Yoda.
You know what else we need? We need to know the nutritional value of blue milk, you know?
Yeah.
And while we're at it, all of the other colors of milk, you know, because we haven't seen like red milk. So I'm sure the Star Wars audience would love red milk, you know, we can put that out there. And we could even do a line of soft drinks that people might buy. You know, we can put that in Disney World as a special rare exotic menu item.
Yep.
That's how these idiots are thinking. They're not thinking about myth making, which is the fundamental core of what Star Wars is. It's modern myth making.
Yeah. Also, there is a pic of cowboy hats in Star Wars in the Discord.
I saw that.
Oh, okay.
I want to finish this stuff.
Sorry, I'll shut up now.
We're building this out simultaneously.
Oh no.
Oh, there it is.
Told you.
You called it.
His media.
We didn't even get to it. You called it.
Manga.
Jesus.
Disney, Lucas Press, Del Rey, Marvel, IDW.
So wait.
Does anybody find it funny? Before you go on, would anybody find it funny that we have this? Mm-hmm. We have this.
So what the fuck do we need IDW for?
We own this. We paid $1 billion to own this, and yet for some reason we have to go to this.
Mm-hmm.
And Viz Media for some fucking manga.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That explains a little bit of something that I can't talk about at the moment.
And finally, the Jedi Council will address sexism in the Republic.
Finally, we're gonna find out if Lady Jedi prefers circumcised or uncircumcised lightsabers.
Guarantee you. I'm gonna put it on the fucking thing right fucking now. The Grandmaster of the Jedi Order in the High Republic will be a woman.
It'll be Brie Larson.
Of course.
I'm a little bit worried about the power of crossovers, right? Like we were joking just earlier about, you know, Godzilla and Star Wars, and there's some fun in that.
Yeah.
Now we've got Marvel sitting on our screen. It's owned by Disney. It's going to decline when they push out their diversity squad, you know, the champions, which is the next generation. And if they decide, what if we do like a Star Wars Marvel crossover movie? That will make them fuck tons of money from people that are just going to be excited about crossovers, and then all we're going to get are crossover movies, and they're going to destroy everything.
Perfect.
They're going to show a really cool
everything to the ground. Let nothing survive.
Yeah.
They're going to show a really cool scene of Captain America with a shield holding a lightsaber.
Yeah.
You know, all this. They're going to do that. You watch what you're right. They're going to do it. But
I don't know if they bring back the classic Marvel characters and not the stupid ones.
No,
they would almost get me.
They will use the classic ones for a crossover when they start launching the crossovers. Like, I just hope they don't, because they'll do really well in the cinema, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
But they will do very badly for modern cinema and for the franchise's longevity as a whole. And I think that the first crossover, that sort of big crossover films that we should have, are stuff like Godzilla vs. King Kong that sort of match for crossover stuff.
It makes sense for them to exist in the same.
You know what Ryan Johnson says, was forget the past, destroy it if you have to.
Yeah.
All they're doing is just, we see that you like these things. We can fix that.
All right, let's
Mo Biggs is killing me with the comments. Only Sith and alt-right heteronormative incels deal in absolutes.
All right, let's finish this.
Across multiple publishers, it gives us the ability to tell vast interconnected stories across multiple years.
Interconnected.
Mm-hmm.
You said that earlier, didn't you, Liam? It's going to all be...
Yep.
Is it just me, or do all of them also have a touch of the Downs?
This is the stuff I used to do, guys. Like, I know what these people do. I know how it works. Like, I walked away from working on the yeah, go on.
On something. Yeah. Well, let's continue.
There will be a core group of heroes that will expand over time.
Wait a minute.
But no main characters though.
No main characters. What happened? You like it?
I think they're trying to say that this isn't one person's story. This is This isn't Kevin and Friends. This is the Friends.
There is no Luke Skywalker. There is only whatever we want to talk about at any moment in time because they have the attention span of flies. Dinosaurs! !
They're doing X-Men Star Wars.
No, they're not. They're doing. See, X-Men is sort of a
Jedi Force.
Yeah, what they're doing is just. It's just it's a farce, man. It's just. I'm just going to shut up. I'm spurging out. I'm spurging out.
I know that's what Liam used to ruin beloved franchises.
That's it. I was there. I was like, yes. Make him heteronormative. Make him say the word.
Did you tint your hands a lot?
I steepled my hands and I looked at people through my dark glasses and I said, gender swap it.
You bastard!
No. All right, let's see. All right.
Villains.
Oh.
Our main
None of these
villain
villains
are
are very
the called the Nile. We kind of like to refer to them as space Vikings.
Imagine how cool space Vikings could be, and look at that picture.
Look at here! Whoa! Looking. That's just Bigfoot.
This is our space Vikings, guys.
God damn it!
That's literally just the Pakmarov from fucking Babylon 5.
Well, you wanted insectoids, Xavier. There's one. Kind of.
One.
Look at the guy in gray on the far right.
He's got this very tiny window he can see out of. He's like, hey, what's going on, guys?
Yeah. My God.
Picture the short straw on the fucking helmet.
He's a Twi'lek.
I'm like a space Viking. I have an axe.
Space Viking. Sorry.
God damn it.
So what if the Tusken Raiders had ships?
Let's continue.
Vikings.
Okay, that's a male Twi'lek right there.
You can't take it with you, but we can take it from you.
Whoa.
What?
Now, that sounds more like a Disney edict than it does a storytelling element.
Yeah, right. I was going to say, wait, what is he talking about? Him or the story?
You're right.
Well, you write what you know. You write what you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Is that fucking Max Rebo?
Let's hear that again.
Their motto is, you can't take it with you, but we can take it from you.
Dude, that's fucking Max Rebo there.
How does that motto even make sense?
Let's finish this.
They put it through sort of a procedure word generator, and it came out. So
yeah.
And it sounded
think
cool.
about it. It's clearly just smarter than you.
Okay.
Python.
So you have a round table of fucking Jedi, and their big fucking villain is space pirates.
Yep.
Space
All right,
Vikings.
Yeah.
Well, they figured if they called them Vikings, people would be more interested.
We only got like about 40 seconds left. Let's just finish this.
Sorry, guys.
Our story starts with what we're calling the Great Disaster.
It wouldn't.
Well,
I'm sorry. I said I was gonna try to get through it.
Well, yeah.
I mean, it's an accurate statement for what's happening with Star Wars.
We're gonna start things off with a great disaster. We're about this video.
I was going to say it starts off with a great disaster. It's going to end in a great disaster, too.
Yeah. All right. I got to hear the reasoning behind this one. Okay.
Star Wars about adventure. And there's definitely a series of events that will spin the galaxy into a dangerous new direction, and it'll give the opportunity for heroes to rise up.
Oh, you mean those Jedi that are already there?
Yeah.
So what happens is
he's describing any given Star Wars story at this point.
So anyway, these space Vikings attack the Watchtower, which is inhabited by the Jedi who are watching it for the Justice League, who are out because we don't own them yet. And things just go south really fast. And then for some reason, they have to travel to the outer space Wild West to fight the pirates.
Yeah.
But then, guys, right at the end, as the world's sort of burning and everyone's sort of leaving, they leave behind these stone eggs that will one day be found and hatch into dragons.
Yeah.
And those dragons will be raised by Brie Larson as Captain Marvel, who will become the mother of space dragons.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Yes.
And that's how you get your lightsaber wielding dinosaurs. They're actually dragons.
Brie Larson's lightsaber crystal is actually an Infinity Stone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
oh my gosh.
The cool thing about this is that there's going to be a story for every Star Wars fan.
I don't believe that.
It's really fun to be able to keep.
Oh my.
Oh no.
Oh, so Tumblr is helping.
readers on their toes. This
Well, that's probably fun for the kids.
That's where they hire people from.
There's Riri.
There's Riri. That's a female droid.
You know, that female
Yeah.
droid is probably the first decent droid redesign I've seen in a long time. I know they just went, what if we make C-3PO a girl robot? No genders, but we'll make it a girl robot. But at least that looks a bit like the Metropolis robot that 3PO was based off. You know what I mean? So it kind of works.
I can kind of see that.
At least it's not a ball.
And there's your jaundiced chick.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, that's going to be seen as some sort of racist stereotype. Well, clearly, she is a
space Mexican.
Yeah,
she's the daughter of Hulk, guys. Okay, she's the daughter of Hulk. Get with it. Keep.
This is a She-Hulk after she got lost in the Star Wars universe during the big crossover.
No, it's the daughter of Hulk and She-Hulk. They just don't really keep up. Because I mean, there's the whole incest thread, right? So it fits into Star Wars. This is some next level thinking.
Yeah, they'll just take Wolverine the end, or no, Wolverine Old Man Logan. Take that storyline, put it there, and you got it.
Oh, no.
Anyway,
toes. This era is ripe for storytelling. The eureka moment was the question: what scares the Jedi? And that made us all go, "Ooh, something wicked this way comes."
Hey, what scared the Jedi? Oh, I don't know. The Sith.
What scared the Jedi? They're meant to actually be scared of nothing and little to nothing. They're meant to face their fears and be calm and centered people.
Because fear leads to the dark side.
I understand challenging them with fear, but you know, this idea that there's a looming force of fear that's sort of coming towards them, and so they're all scared of it. It doesn't.
Yeah, they're supposed to be Jedi. So Gamora is a Jedi now. And the stupid trash monsters are the new Mandalorians, I guess.
A test of courage.
Way less cool. And
oh god,
good lord,
Yeah. Light of the Jedi. And of course, woman front and center that looks like Brie Larson. So when they make the movie,
I wonder how many don't have a woman on the forefront.
Like, well,
the golden-haired blonde woman will save us all in the name of diversity.
How about this? Delete that. Put this dude up front and let the Wookiee save everybody.
I'm also willing. I bet that white girl's dating that Wookiee.
Yeah.
Wow.
You never know.
She's dating the Wookiee.
Uh-oh, here's the Marvel.
We're gonna have furry shit happening next. Yeah.
Here's the Marvel book.
And you gotta have.
They can't figure out who's supposed to be important.
Okay,
isn't that uninspired though?
Like, is that literally Space Vikings?
Those helmets look fucking stupid.
Are they just Twi'leks in fucked up helmets?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you got one Twi'lek there. I don't know what kind of alien that is, but it's not
Twi'lek too, I believe.
It could be a Twi'lek, and we just can't see the dangly things. I don't think the males have the dangly things.
Yeah, they do, but they
yeah, they do. They just have
flow
the
off
one,
the
right?
back and not to the side like the women. Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, there's the. Ugh.
Jesus.
Wait a minute. Does anyone know what Titan Magazines does? I'm not familiar with the brand Titan Magazines.
I think that's kids' books.
Yeah.
That would explain it.
New adventure begins August 2020. Ends October 2020. Only thing they fear is transphobia itself. Man, our chat is on it.
Let's see.
John Penn says the green girl is a Miralyn.
Wait, is that chick in the back? Does she work for Wayland Yutani?
Oh, look, they actually let a dude be in the front.
I know,
oh,
right?
Shit.
But had to have a pronounced woman, though. You know.
Yeah.
I was gonna say she looks like she's in charge.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's there. She's strong. She has like man hips.
Into the dark. See, they messed up. They should have called this Into the Pit. You know? And then we could have had some cool music videos.
Do these all have like 3-word titles?
They're gonna use up all of the fucking.
Jesus.
They're gonna use up all of the light and darkness idioms on all of this garbage. Like you're not gonna be able to use light or darkness for anything anymore because everyone's gonna think of fucking Star Wars every single time you say anything.
This is how you wound up with Dark of the Moon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it. So we're not allowed to have a dude on the cover without there being
Wait a
a
minute.
chick on the cover.
Is that an actual fucking cover of an IDW comic?
That's a fucking character
Are you
spreadsheet.
fucking? That's literally like character design. Like, is that their final? Is that can't be? That's just
I
gonna be.
really
filler,
hope that
right?
that's just concept art, and they're gonna.
IDW is in kind of dire straits. They can't afford a cover. Shut up.
What do we put on the cover? Just slap the concept art on it. It's fine.
Yeah.
We don't need a cover. You got all this fucking art laying here. Just pick something. I don't care.
Crudely scribble the names under the characters so people know what they're looking
Titan
at.
Magazines makes the Star Wars Insider.
These characters aren't even in this book. I don't care. Just put it out there.
It looks cute. Put it on there.
This is the only one we have in color.
Make sure you know you can't put the dude on there unless you put a chick next to him.
And since we've got the figures, we just want you to sort of edit the arms and legs in the other panels, just sort of put them in different positions, like sort of paper puppets, and that's how we'll make the whole book.
The entire book is just these two figures.
I want to know what they're looking at over here.
Tilted on different axes and stuff.
You follow their eyes and you see, hey, what's going on?
They're probably looking at the comic next to them and feeling very embarrassed.
At least we're not in that book.
Yeah,
exactly.
Man, we could have been cool.
IDW, if any of you are listening, and I know you're not, but if anyone at IDW is listening, you are not in a position to be able to afford these kind of mistakes.
No.
This is reckless and self-destructive. Irresponsible and
You're
neglectful
the
to your fan base.
And your fiduciary responsibilities.
But you forget that IDW has already promised its shareholders that profit is just around.
Oh my God. James Hayes has a point. If the leader, of those Viking or whatever, is a fucking orange thing.
Oh God. If it's a bad orange man,
right? Bad orange man.
Jesus. Yeah,
with terrible hair.
It's orange Max Rebo.
Yeah. So you know what I'm going to say, Liam. Xenotype comes out, and you launched a campaign in what, 4 days, right?
Yeah.
So I want you to just fuck off with the cover that you've got, and just get all the concept art and put on there.
Okay. Yep. All right.
And
then I'll just crudely write the names underneath quickly with a pen so everyone knows who they are. Yeah. And that's the future. Yeah.
That's it.
Also, to be edgy and cool, make sure that your concept character art there is in a completely different style that appears in the book.
I'm kind of worried though, because my character sort of is made up of bright colors. I mean, he's got black and white, but he's got strong blues too. I mean, I really need a nice sort of drab sepia to sort of really sell it to the audience,
Wait, he's got blue skin, right? Does that make him a person of color?
No, he's got white skin and black skin, and he is Hispanic. So, I mean...
So he's a person of colors.
Yeah, but I don't have a lot of these browns, these dirty grays. I mean, I know they really move books, and that background, that sort of... I don't know if I can... I don't know if I can compete, guys.
It looks like somebody took Gail Simone's table mat from... that earlier video, and then slap some characters on it.
Hey Gail, I see you bought that placemat for $20. We'll give you $5 for it.
Yeah.
In all seriousness, right? And I've been criticized for this before, but in all seriousness, why the fuck do we continue to put this ugly gray wash sepia color tone onto comic books? Why is everything either black leather or this ugly yellow brown color? Are comic books not meant to be bright colored, superhero, awesome, inspiring things? Is not the appeal of the lightsaber that they're cool, bright, different colors? And is it just me? Tell me if you guys think if I'm wrong.
No, you're not wrong. I think the issue is that they're considering, somebody has to wear this. This is how it would look in real life. Nobody would walk around wearing bright, yellow spandex.
Who cares?
I suppose, yeah. But I mean, you think about the properties of the 80s, and they all use these prime colors, these strong, iconic colors. Everything else now, it looks washed out. There's a lot of purple as well. You can see here, there's that sort of faint pink purple they put on everything.
Yep.
I just don't get why they do it. I don't get why that's the current aesthetic of things.
Even the logo here. That's why I was kind of backing up and looking at that.
Pretty fucking bland.
It's called now. I'm thinking if I got something called the High Republic, right? I want this to just pop.
Well, you want it to be golden. They're like, we want it to be gold. We're like, okay, we'll go with like this golden yellow color. You know, there you go. But it's like got so much brown in it. You're like,
also,
it looks like baby puke. I mean, in all honesty, like.
Also, normally Star sits over Wars, and here they got it side by side.
Now this one, like this right here, I'll be honest with you.
that works because it's got the sort of gold and the white, makes it a premium look. But
pops.
It pops more. Yeah, it stands out. It says you're looking on the shelf at books, and you see that you're like, oh, High Republic,
And you'll notice it's against sort of a gray. It's against a gray, and you'll notice that the Marvel cover doesn't have a lot of the browns in it, but it still doesn't have those really strong colors.
This this dude here should be like pretty stand out.
Well, go back and look at the I forget which era of comic books it was, but the one with like the blonde Jedi that was descended from Luke. It was like heaps far in the future. He fought the guy in that like crab armor. In like the gray crab armor. What was that series called? It was like, it was Dark Horse did it, I think. It was like,
I vaguely know what you're talking about. I can't remember.
Yeah, like when they showed Twi'lek and everything and that, they were like bright red or bright blue or teal, like they looked like they, like amazing things, and this is just like dull paint washes.
All of this, I really hope that none of these are the actual covers, and this is all cover concepts.
I mean, compare that lightsaber. Like, if you don't mind, compare that green lightsaber to any picture of Luke Skywalker's green lightsaber, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about immediately.
Yeah, it always pops because of the green neon. This is just faded.
See, it's barely showing a light source here too. Whoever did colors on this was like, I mean, it looks like they're trying to do a painting. For one thing.
But you can still paint like.
Yeah, we can't say, oh, they're trying to do a painting. That's no excuse. Remember that the Star Wars movie posters were all painted.
Yeah.
Right?
Because this light source is
masterfully painted.
This light sourcing is bad.
Yeah.
Right? His whole like with the lightsaber that close to his face, his whole like this side of his face should be green, and this should be casting a shadow. Like a much bigger shadow.
And I understand people wanting to avoid conflict and stuff, but if someone's going to bring me this, like let's say that you've given Liam Gray Star Wars, right? It's never going to happen. But you give Liam Gray Star Wars, I hire people, I put people to work. Someone brings me this, it's in the early sketch stages. I might go, fair enough, depending on the story content. It doesn't look bad. You bring me these colors, I'm going to say the colors, this isn't good enough. You need to do it all over again. And if they throw a conniption fit, I'll say, well, you can do it all over again, or you could not get paid.
Yeah,
like that is just it's savage, I know, but that's how you get quality, and not this is forgettable.
Well, possibly like everything else, they might not be paying these artists enough, and that's why they're getting what they're getting.
What was that thing with the Marvel people, like the artists and writers? They didn't get paid for like 15 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I didn't know about that.
And now here's the thing. Okay, like as far as concepts go, and I understand concepts are concepts. You do it. Why does this person have seatbelts?
Because it looks cool, duh.
Because she's a pilot, and we can't draw her in some sort of vehicle or a seat because we want her expressing power. So we have to strap belts onto her legs.
Well, it'd be one thing if it was like freaking web gear, and that's how she straps her blasters to her legs, but.
I don't see a holster.
I don't see a holster.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe if she was wearing like a harness thingy for a parachute type dealio, but
it's probably meant to be like that stuff that, like, remember when Luke gets out of, like the sort of the fighter and stuff, and he's got all that shit hanging off him around his hips. It might be that kind of stuff that's just actually all clipped up and actually done up, but it's probably just someone thought it would look cool.
Yeah.
1 minute. Look, it's actually threaded through her fucking. Oh my god, that's ridiculous. It's threaded through the pants like their jeans.
Yep.
Like they have little eyelets.
Yep.
For them on the legs. Yep.
Those are there to fill up empty space.
Mo Big says it's spring green because they care about the environment, assholes.
Send all of your money to environmental groups to save our nation.
I can bullshit a reason for those things. Those would be to keep the pilot's blood up above their legs. during high G sessions.
Yeah, that I'll give you that. That's cool, clever thinking. Like,
Yeah, except that Star Wars ships typically have those fucking inertial dampeners unless they get,
Yeah. I don't think those
blasted.
writers know that, though.
That sounds like something that you would have to know about Star Wars to know. You know, I think that maybe that's the kind of stuff that needs to go away so we can just tell better stories that don't need to be inhibited by like canon and stuff, guys.
Guys.
Yeah, Mo Big says, "Stop looking at the at this art through the eyes of a fascist. It is meant for like the woke."
It's not for you.
And Sartikon DM made a good point. That lady in the back looks like Smiller.
Oh, come on. She looks better than Smiller.
Yeah.
I think somebody said Michael Jackson, though.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, that was we hit all the topics tonight. Oh, I gotta check Twitter. Take a look here. What did Cider? What have you done?
Something amazing, I hope.
Why do I have 55? Oh, okay. Hold on. You're gonna like this, guys. Give me just a second. I got 50 freaking things here. Yeah, Cider made this. Instantly made it better. Here you go.
Nice.
Oh gosh.
That is kind of what that freaking little title piece looks like to me. Yeah.
I bet you should retweet it.
I bet. I think I should. That's exactly what I'm going to do right now. There we go. That's beautiful, Cider.
Good, because I wasn't tagged in it, so now I gotta find it.
Yeah. Well, anyway, like I said, we covered everything. We made fun of Gail. We made fun of Bob Iger. We made fun of this shit.
Pretty good night of cringe, though. Like my face hurts.
Yeah. That's what we wanted. Wanted to take a break from some other things because people want to like hang out in the chat and trying to get stuff. But
what?
I'll tell you in a minute. So anyway, like I said, we're shedding viewers like crazy because they're probably running to Ricada.
Yeah, he's on.
Yeah, but anyway, guys, thank y'all so much for showing up tonight. We had a good time. Thank you, Liam, for popping in.
Thanks for having me on. It's always a blast with you guys.
Yep, and James Hayes, he's got your link in the chat for the mailing list that you begrudgingly, but finally, opened up.
I think it's funny that he begrudgingly opened it and I begrudgingly finally am on a mailing list.
Yeah, if no one else is on it yet, jump on, get on. You'll get yourself if you're on the mailing list and you back the book, you'll get a free trading card that no one else will get. So
there you go.
That's extra money that I needed to spend for you guys. So do it.
And thank you. And I want to say once again, if he's listening, thank you, Simon, for bullying Liam into because he was hardcore bullying Liam. It was like backroom stuff. Hey, why don't you have a fucking mailing list?
I know. I was crying. I was like, "Come on, man! I can't afford it. I don't have the money." I was like, "Miller, I was like, please, I don't have the money."
I need to address something from Snarticon. That is not my vibrator because that would not last more than 5 seconds. That is Mike's.
Mm-hmm. Mustache chopper.
Where the fuck did Optimus go?
To a better place.
Wow.
I don't know, but I'm going to pop away. I don't know if you guys are going to stay on after the show or not, but I'll be back in just a minute. If you are, if not, I'll see you next week.
Okay.
Or later. Probably tomorrow.
Wow. Okay, so
should I say my bye-bye or what happened?
You want to say some words that'll get us in trouble?
No.
You could possibly say the words.
Hello.
Woo, there you are.
My mouse fell and closed everything.
Oh shit.
Now you know how I feel.
Yeah, but get leave studio.
You didn't you?
No. I hit my mouse fell and it wowed out and like closed a bunch of tabs and one of the tabs was this one.
A real quick highlight a comment from David Youngson there.
Oh yeah.
I curse you guys through the 4th level of hell. As since finding you, it cost me a fortune and reawakened an old hobby that I thought Marvel had killed. Well, in a way, I mean, I guess I'll accept that curse because I'm glad that you're back.
I don't know whether or not you're supposed to say thank you, I'm sorry, or you're welcome.
Why not? Yes.
I say to that, yes.
Well, as long as nobody got hurt and you learned your lesson.
Right. So anyway, going into stream. Y'all have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow night, and take care. And yeah.
Bye-bye.
Good night.